And we're here today to talk about the Nokia 9 PureView. This is the world's first 5-camera array smartphone. Nokia has always been about innovation and our imaging heritage. So in partnership with ZEISS, Qualcomm and Light, we've managed to deliver something truly amazing here and innovative for photographic enthusiasts. So this is for people who want to take beautiful photographs as well as focus on post-production after they've taken the images. What we have over here is, as you can see on the back, this very distinctive design where we've got 5 12 megapixel sensors on the back of the camera without a bump, completely smooth there. And what we have is we've got 3 monochrome lenses and 2 RGB lenses. The advantage here of sort of mixing monochrome with color or RGB is the monochrome, there's no light filter there, so it allows you to take in so much more light and get so much more detail. And then we mix that with the super bright color information we're getting from the other 2 sensors to create just fantastic images with high dynamic range as well as unbelievable depth control after the fact of that. So you've got 5 cameras, you've got the flash, and then you've got your laser focus. We've also partnered with Adobe Light, so you can shoot images in raw DNG format, and you can use the Light application on the handset, download the Light application from the Play Store, and use that to further edit or enhance your photographs. There's also been a lot of improvements or a lot of work with Google on the Google's Photos application. So now natively on the device, you can actually take the image, and when you have the depth sensor activated, you can actually then go in afterwards and refocus your images. And then at any time you can go back to the original. You can also use your color pop. You can do so much after the fact of the photo. Save those, always have the original, which will then allow you to go back, re-edit and create new images with different focal points.
What I'm going to show over here is in Google Photos. Here's your beautiful Android 9 interface, the way the device comes, pure, secure, up-to-date, no third-party applications, and no bloatware on the device. So we can go straight into photos. I have these are some photos that were taken at Mobile World Congress, and just over here to show you how the image, you can see this one, this little image on the top right hand corner shows that that's a bokeh effect. It was taken using the bokeh effect in the pro camera mode. And then just want to scroll through here and show you an image over here where I spoke about high dynamic range, where you really get that look and feel of how you're taking sort of detail in the light as well as then your detail in the shadow, and the amount of detail that you actually capture there, which is unprecedented for a mobile phone. And over here, these 3 little sort of sails in the top right-hand corner, that indicates the depth that has been taken with all the depth information in there. So what this enables me to do now is if I click on here to edit, now I'm in Google Photo Editor, click there, I can choose my light, I can choose color and depth. I'm going to go for depth over here. I'm going to shift it all the way across. Sorry, it's there. And now what you can see over here is I can choose different areas of the image and bring them into focus. And those are then what I could save and sort of choose in post-production. So it really is incredible over here, the amount of information. And you see how now I've sort of made that out of focus and brought the back end of the image into focus. And this is what we talk about, this amazing depth layer that we create on every image. I could then save a copy, post that off, or change it up and focus on different areas.
So, although this device is really, it's about the camera. And the camera is studying world first 5-camera array. It's also important just to talk about it as a smartphone and what it is. So here we have an Android One device. That means it's part of the Android One family, which means we commit to 2 years of OS upgrades and 3 years of monthly security upgrades on the phone. So that's, it just keeps getting better over time. One of the big innovations on Android 9 at the moment is the adaptive battery. So this is how the device learns how you use your device. Switching off applications in the background, making sure that you get the most out of the device. Also, the way applications, it learns which applications you use, the ones you use most often, and when you use them. So when I'm leaving for home, I know when I slide up, my first application is going to be, there's going to be Castbox and it's going to be Waze, because it knows I want to listen to Castbox while I navigate my way home. It's just these great ways that, AI is working now in the background, which just means it's doing what it's supposed to be doing, which is fantastic. You've also got a 2K POLED screen, nice and bright. It's 6-inch, so really being able to view that amazing content, those amazing photographs that you've taken, makes editing really simple. And also, you've got 6 gigs of RAM, you've got 128 gig onboard storage, you've got an in-screen fingerprint sensor. So really, in terms of all the latest cool tech and gadgets, this device really has it all.
Our fundamental differentiator is the fact that we run the most pure, secure, and up-to-date form of Android, the way that Google intended, and that is really one of the single most important pillars that we leverage our differentiation on. And so, in terms of pricing in South Africa, very much a focus on postpaid, so it's a value over 24 months, and Vodacom are pitching this at $6.99 over 24, so really, really great value there. But I think also very important to call out for those that want a prepaid proposition. 11,849 is the most competitive price out there as far as prepaid is concerned through Vodacom channels. And if you're a true Nokia fan and you're a true imaging fan, this is absolutely a device that you have to try. Please remember to comment, like, and subscribe on Gadget Girls
channel.